Fish Cam Films here. So you just got yourself an Insta360 X5 and you're looking for some creative shot ideas that you can pull off with it. We got you covered. That's a lie. I don't have hair. I'm bald. That was stupid. I don't like that thing. I don't want to do that anymore. While I go back to the car to put down this wig, it might be a good time to discuss the quality of audio that you're hearing. The audio is pretty high quality no matter really how far or where I hold the camera. That's because I'm using a Rode wireless microphone setup. I have it rigged here in the camera, and if you want to see how I did that, stay tuned. It's a nice day, hot. I feel like my head's gonna burn without this wig. So the first shot idea that I want to share with you is a really simple one. This one, you just hold the camera out. You're gonna try to hold it as stable as possible and just run in a straight line. What's this called? I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, but I just call it the running rotation shot. In post-production, we can take the shot and we can rotate it while we've dewarped the image for this really cool effect once you combine it with other keyframes. Pretty neat, huh? Let's go this way, actually. The next shot is called the walking shot, or holding the camera upside down so it captures your feet. Looks a little bit like this. As you can see, for travel and hiking blogs, it's a pretty good shot to bring you into the picture. Now, this shot is a more commonly used one, but wanted to offer some insights into how you can make it better. This one's called Tiny Planet. And like I said, I wanted to share this thought because I've come into this area which is surrounded by boulders. And this is gonna make Tiny Planet look a lot cooler. There's gonna be a lot more texture that are right around me. Like the rocks will be surrounding me in this area and it's gonna look pretty neat. So when choosing an area to do Tiny Planet, you might wanna pick something that has things within close proximity. Not too close, but close enough. Maybe you hear that? Sounds like a bunch of bees. Uh-oh, maybe they're coming from that bush over there. Man, that's a lot of bees. Sounds like drones. Now this shot is kind of a cool shot. It makes it look like you're in a video game in a way. It's sort of a drone perspective type of shot, but this is called the top down. Basically, you just hold the camera so that it is straight up and down from your body. My hand is next to my head right now, and it should look pretty cool, pointing right down on top of my bald head. Great for trail shooting, just an interesting creative shot when moving, going from one place to the next. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna fall in, guys. There we go. All right, cool. And this one is a general orbit shot. What I'm just gonna do is slowly swing the camera around my head, very casually, trying to keep it around eye level and come back. And it should look something like a drone orbiting me here on this rock. Oh, get down from the rock, don't fall. Okay, this shot is called the tail cam. It's called the tail cam because I hold the camera or the selfie stick backwards in my hand and I just kind of let the camera hang out behind me while I walk. This is another one that kind of looks like a video game shot when all is said and done. Interesting one to experiment with. This one works really well when mounted on the back of bikes or when you're skiing or snowboarding, for instance. The tail shot. Okay, let's see here. Orbit camera, Tiny Planet, tail shot. Let's try a few other things. The tree branch is poking me in the bald head. It kind of feels good. And there's those bees again. Buzz, buzzing around, I don't like it. I don't like it. This is the Vertigo Shot. The Vertigo Shot, we hold the camera eye level, we casually walk forward at a consistent rate. And in post-production, we're gonna use a combination of zoom and rotation while keyframing. This kind of thing was made famous usually in Spielberg movies. Here's a fun one to use when you're crossing something or going over a bridge or hopping over an item. This one I like to call the golden arch or the back to front shot. So for the golden arch or the back to front shot, all we do is we cross over an object and we're gonna take the camera from the back of us and bring it over the top to the front of us. So I just did the reverse of that right now. We're gonna see what it looks like as I do it. Okay, so I'm going over the rock and then I take the camera, go down like that, and come back across. I think I know what I'm doing with this thing. I have no idea what I'm doing with this thing. What's this Tiny Planet? Interesting. Is this how I'm supposed to hold it? Now I'm gonna show you a hyperlapse shot. It's a moving time lapse. So basically while walking with the camera, we're just gonna hold it in a consistent position. And if we do decide to move it, we wanna move it very smoothly and fairly slow. But the hyperlapse is where we walk a path around some items Works best in cities and such, and sometimes outdoors in situations like this. And basically we're gonna speed ramp it and speed up the frame rate in post so that it goes much faster. I think I just wandered and I might be lost. Where am I? Good opportunity for this one. While the more dynamic and creative shots are fun and cool and really spice up the video, we don't want to forget the basic shots that we can pull off using super sampling and the rotation of the camera, reframing. One of those shots is a simple pan and tilt. So we're just going to be dewarping the image and keyframing the movements of the camera, and that's basically it. Don't forget, simple pan and tilts can be pretty effective in storytelling, especially from a 360 perspective. The FPV rotation shot is another one that people find pretty useful, especially in a very simple way. And it's just done by holding the camera the normal way we would, and again in post, just reframing the image to go from me as a subject to what's in front of me. So, as promised, I wanted to share with you the way that I'm capturing audio into this camera. I did some tests, not using the bracket, but just with the receiver for my Rode Wireless Pro that I have hooked into this right now. One position I placed it was right here, and as you can see, you can still sort of see the receiver in the shot. So I just thought about it outside of the box. I happen to have a USB-C to USB-C cable that is roughly 4 feet. Maybe it's 3 feet, actually. I should probably measure that. Basically just rubber band the receiver to the bottom where my hand is holding the selfie stick. And I use rubber bands and Velcro to seal the cable next to the selfie stick and keep it nice and tight so it's within that range of where the parabola kind of eliminates what's in the shot. So right now there's basically just a USB-C cable plugging in right up here that shouldn't be visible, and the cable runs all the way down to my hand, and the receiver is right here in my hand, and right beneath my hand. So there's no other accessories that I needed to pull this off, this setup for the audio, other than having the Rode Wireless Go and a couple rubber bands and the USB-C to USB-C cable, which is long enough. I happen to have all those already, so I just hooked it up and it works just fine, just going straight USB-C to USB-C into the camera. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Fish Camp Films. Oh, pollen.